Thursday. Hello. Congratulations, Masa, for being first. Jeremy, thank you for 50. Oh my God, the big 50. 50 months of support at tier 3. And thank you, Aesthetic, for gifting that tier 1 to Ellie Cartoons. Hell yes, let's go. It's Thursday. Man, something good happened yesterday. Also, hi, Nimby, thank you so much for watching on the YouTube. I did not turn my music. You know, it's funny. I went live a little too early. I clicked the button to... I clicked the button to fix Twitter and YouTube, and hit the live button. I was like, well, I guess I'm going live right now and not taking the 2 minutes I was going to take. Also, though, I was going to go live anyway, obviously, but... Hi, Ellie, you were gifted a sub! Thank you for saying thank you. Oh, right. I gotta resume the timer. Resume. So last night, I've been missing my wedding ring. Okay, let me explain a little bit better. I have two wedding rings. I have my wedding ring, the ring that I wore when I got married, and then I have my band. And the band is the one I use all the time. So the band never comes off. Hi, Anime! Hello. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Rainy. I'm your local magical girl, and I hope that you'll want to hang out with us. Thank you for adding to my timer with your follow and with your raid. If one of my mods, please give a shout out to Anime. That would be lovely. Thank you so much. How was Fields of Mystria? I love that game. I love March so much. He's the best. I'm back to streaming. Yay! It was a sickly stream, but I did it. Well, that's still awesome. I hope you get some good rest, though, you know? Yeah, hello. I am a magical girl. How are you doing? So I have the ring that I got married in. And then I have a ring that's my band, my wedding band. And I don't wear my wedding ring normally because it has gems in it that cut up things. Like it snags on my sweaters. It cuts up my face when I sleep because I sleep like on my hand. It's cut stuff. Yeah, hi, Strawberry. So I have a band. I have a band instead. And so I wear my band all the time. Like I never take my band off. Okay. It's a like rose gold band. I wear my band all the time, but I never really wear my ring. And so I had my ring in a little box because I put it with, thank you for lurking. I put it with this necklace that my grandma gave me, these earrings that my mom gave me. Like a lot of my family gives me ruby stuff because it's my birthstone. So I have like a little box that has all my ruby stuff in it. I have a set of ruby earrings, a set of like my ruby ring. I have my ruby necklace, right? And I lost it. It has been lost for like the last year. I could not find it. I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do? But last night, after stream ended early, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna pack up some boxes. I'm gonna go look through the closet. I'm gonna clean up a little. I'm gonna also like get some stuff ready that I'm gonna take pictures of and try to sell. Because I have that's the plan. That's the plan. So I can have an actual party. Because it was 2020 when we got married, so I didn't get to have a party. I didn't even get to have a wedding. We like went to a park and this Russian family was like watching us get married. It was really awkward. I was very uncomfortable because I don't know why they were watching us. Like, and it wasn't like they were watching us from a distance. They were like walked up to us and kind of watched. And I was like, this is weird. I don't know who you are. Like, I mean, we didn't have like food or anything. It was just them watching it happen. But they were kind of like talking like under their breath in like what sounded like Russian or something like that. And I was just like, what the actual fuck? Like what, dude? Go away. But you don't want to say that. Oh my God, I didn't want people watching me get married. It was weird. Yeah, I wanna have a ceremony back up in Washington. I want to invite all my friends. But, you know, I gotta I gotta actually save up money to do that. But so on the good side, I did find my little box. I found my box. It has all my stuff in it. So I told Sean, I was like, "Oh, hey, I finally found it." He was like, "Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you found it." I was like, "Yeah." I mean, I knew it was somewhere. I knew it was somewhere like in my room. I just didn't know where it was, and I thought it was in a different box. So every time I would find that box and it was not in there, I was like, "What? I thought it was in here. What?" But it was in this other little box. This other little box. Jelly! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. If you're gifted a sub, please be sure to say thank you. Yeah, raining down presents. Thank you if you're gifted. If you're gifted, please say thank you. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I love wearing my band. Actually, when I first got it, Sean was like kind of, when I first explained that I didn't like wearing my ring all the time, he was like kind of upset. He was like, "Oh, but I chose that ring for you." And I was like, "I know, but it literally cuts up my face. So it's either I take it off most of the time or I just like I don't know, or I get something else that I can wear." And so I wear my wedding ring when we go to parties, when we go out, things like that. But at home and like most of the time, I just have my band. And it's nice too because it doesn't have gems in it. So I can wear it all day. And it like, I can wash my hands, I can take a shower, I can still have it, but it's not gonna like get all messed up. So I just prefer the band. Plus it's rose gold instead of gold. I think my skin looks better. Oh yeah, hold on. 1 second. I can take a picture real quick. Oh, it is so warm. 1 second. Oh gosh. Okay. I've been good. How are you? Gotta decide what we're gonna play today, because today everything is a little long. Yeah, my undertone is like olive, and so oh, I have 2 rings in here. So I feel like the slightly warmer gold works just a little bit better. It's not bad. Okay, let me. Okay. Thank you for the hydration. I actually finished a water bottle. Mm, like a water gallon. Unpin after. Yeah, manly. Okay. Gotta get closer to my hand. Oh gosh darn it. It's also my ring's not perfectly circular. It's like a circle, but then the top is a little flat. Okay. Now I gotta send this picture to myself. Okay. Now. Yeah, because my best friend, she's constantly talking about how she has to be careful with her ring because the band is from like her grandma and her gem is from her mom and how she doesn't want to lose it. I'm just like, I would be so stressed. So she doesn't wear it that often. But thank you for the lurk. Safe picture. And so do I. I do. I also love that song. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. Well, okay, so see my fingers. It's weirdly like cropped in. Wait, it's stuck to me. Okay. It's weirdly cropped in because couldn't get my hand closer, but so this is my um yeah, so my band is the one underneath, and then my wedding ring is like a ruby ring with like some silver bits. And when I was younger, I was like, oh man, I'd love to have like a big like a big fancy ring. And I'm like, and I just like my band. I've never been like super fancy though, you know. Yeah, it just gets stuck on stuff. And so it's really pretty to wear out. It's really pretty to like you know, wear when I'm going places, and it matches all my other stuff. So it matches my necklace, it matches my earrings. I apparently have 2 rings I didn't know. Yeah, but I really like it. I always thought like maybe I wouldn't want rubies because like I like lighter colored gems too, but I like that all my stuff is ruby. I think I look good in red. So yeah, so I lay on my hand kind of like when I lay on my stomach, and then you guys can't really see me do this, but just imagine. Close your eyes, imagine me laying on my bed with my face down against a pillow on my tummy, and then I put my hand like underneath. I like I don't know, pull my arm up and then put my hand under my head. So it used to cut up my face, and I was like, I can't sleep this way. I can't sleep how I normally would sleep. I hate this. So for the last couple years, I've been using this one. Yeah, my mind's eye. I have that. Thank you, thank you. I have heard about Outer Wilds. A bit. So let me see. What was? Let's see. So let's play. Actually, before that, I don't know if we'll have time, but I watched this video recently. Do you guys know Ludwig? Oh, did I even change any of this information? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, something important. I did not take my medicine today, so I'm a little all over the place. Okay, so Ludwig made a video, and we'll talk about that in a second. But my first original song comes out next Saturday. My first original song. Also, I don't know what happened, but you guys will be happy, I guess. I somehow lost all my tabs. I don't know how, but everything closed. Everything closed, and I only have like 3 tabs open. Well, 6. 6 tabs, but most of them I can close anyway. I don't know how, but I lost my tabs. I have no idea what was on them. They're just gone. So, yeah, right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tabs. I know. I don't know, but they closed. I can't. They had been open for such a long time. Yeah, I gotta build those numbers back up, you know? All right, let's see. So, oops. Wait, is that right? No. My original song! My first original song. Wait, it's 2. Yeah. My first original song, which I hope you guys will like. You can do exclamation point Dutch, and it will, thank you for the follow! Welcome. Hello. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Anki! Hello. But yeah, if you do exclamation point Dutch, I'm really happy. I've been working on this for a while, as did Tomo, who did some of the lyrics with me and mixing and composition of the instrumental. Ruri made the artwork, and it's really, really pretty. And then the video was put together by Amaryllis and Reese. So all of them are in my credits here. So you can check them out. But their stuff is awesome. And I'm very, very happy about it. Oh no, Blue Sky doesn't have a thing. Oh, that's awkward. I'm gonna have to take that out. Or Blue Sky. But yeah, it comes out on I almost said August, September 13th, and it will be on Spotify September 17th. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I loved it. I love it a lot. And you know what's really nice is that in the song, it includes some of his meows. So it will always be a very special song to me. So I hope you guys will like it. I really, really do. But I'm looking forward to that. So Yeah, lots of hard work went into this and a lot of time. This, oh, by the way, this got funded because of thanks to a lot of you. This was one of the things that we were trying to fund during my donathon for future projects event many months ago. So it is thanks to all of you that this is possible. So thank you for the help and support, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Hi, Inky. Hello, hello. How are you? But yeah, I'm really happy about it. Very, very, very happy for you guys to finally see it. It was a lot, but it's also my first music video ever, and it's really fancy. I'm really happy. Yeah. So at 2 p.m. next Saturday, we'll also be doing the creativity jam. So, which I'm trying to think about. Call me Betsy. Oh, perfect. Hi, Betsy. I'm thinking about how I want to run that during the Subathing event. So I'm thinking I might just be live during it. And I will have the timer paused during the weekend while it's happening. So that will be free hours for you guys if you want to raise the timer. Um, um, but yeah, I think that will be good because I'd like to showcase the creativity jam. We have a couple of really cool projects that people are going to work on. I'm part of a project that's a VTuber specific thing. So I'm hoping more people in the future will want to join. Technically, it's still open, um, but yeah, I think so far. I mean, it hasn't actually ran yet, but so far the small trial seems to be going well. We'll see how the projects go, and once that happens, or the work that gets done, I can try and run it on a larger scale, maybe in the spring. I'm thinking that could be cool. Yeah, yeah, but everyone's been extremely nice and wanted to help each other get stuff done and maybe work on things together. That's another thing that's cool is like you don't have to no one has to be a part of a really big project if they don't want to be. They can't work on their own stuff, but some people have been like, "Hey, I'm kind of working on my own thing, but I can help you with this small aspect if you'd like help." And I'm like, "That's so cool. That's so awesome. So cool and so awesome." Oh, but Ludwig made a video. I love this song, but I don't know why I have the instrumental in here. Why do I have the karaoke version in here? There. Um So Ludwig made a video that I watched recently, like this morning, and it was about he's a really big creator. He's a big creator. If you guys don't know, he's the reason. By the way, he's the reason why subathons exist. He did the first subathon, if I am remembering correctly. Right, he is the one that created that trend. And yes, actually, I'm gonna double check it, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Oh, sorry, Rambo. Wait. Oh, sorry. It was technically the term subathon was popularized by the streamer Rambo. But Ludwig did the most famous first ever subathon. So the word subathon was made by Rambo, but like the very first actual subathon was in 2015. Well, that's the thing. I don't know the word. The word was made by, I guess, Rambo. I'm reading. Hold on. I'm looking. I'm reading. Yeah, but like where's the word subathon? Who started subathons on Twitch? Ludwig. Okay, here. Box. This was 4 years ago. What day was this? Who is Box? I'm having to learn now. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sorry. There are 3 different people. There are 3 different people that this goes into. Okay. So apparently Rambo was a person who made the word subathon. Rambo made the term. Box is widely considered to be the first person to host one in 2015. So someone came up with the term subathon. The first, as far as people are aware, subathon on Wikipedia. So Ludwig did one and it was famous, but Box is widely considered to be the first. Apparently that is what people say. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who started it. He had a famous one. Ludwig did. Maybe he didn't start it. Maybe it was Box. Don't care. Anyway, don't care. Anyway, Ludwig made a video about where he made a brand new Twitch channel and he started streaming on it. And he was like, I wonder how long it'll take for me to get my first chatter. And I think I watched it and I thought it was an interesting way to go about it. But there's a couple of things that I had feelings about. So one, he did make a brand new account. Okay, a brand new account. And if you actually, I'm going to give you guys the video in case you want to watch it. We are not going to watch the whole thing. It's like 20 minutes long. But if you would like to watch it, you can. You can. This one. I don't know why his thumbnail has a different name. Like, that's not the name of the channel he made. Also, like, it's very weird that in the thumbnail it says Clelvin Games or whatever, because that's not the account he made. He made one called like retired. So that's the thing he did. But let me explain. So he made a brand new channel. He made a brand new channel and he just went live in the just chatting category. Went live in the just chatting category and he basically did his daily. So he did like Wordle, things like that. Nobody really came in. He got a follower, but it was a bot. And then he was like, okay, well, just chatting's not working. Well, just chatting is the largest category. It's probably not going to work, especially when you have no viewers. Like, just chatting is not a category I think you should be in if you don't have chatters, because you're just not going to be seen. It's just a true fact. Like, I have mentioned, like, I love just chatting now, and we sit in just chatting all the time. But when I first started streaming, I was never, ever, ever in just chatting. I would never, even if I was just chatting, I never would have been there because I would chat while playing games. So I would choose a game that I wanted to play and then I would chat while playing the game, So he did that first. And then he was like, okay, this doesn't seem to be working. Let me go into Peak. Peak is also a very popular game right now. And he was to like 0 viewers right at this moment. So he was not being seen. He also didn't show us the titles he was making. He didn't show us if he had put himself in any tags, anything like that. So Peak doesn't really work. He decides to go into the Melee category. And he literally says to us, the viewer, me going at Melee is what I started with, when I started streaming. Melee is what I started with. And, it's easier to be seen. Somebody might see me or recognize me if I'm in this category. So he went into the category and like no one really saw him. He seemed to have a good time playing Melee. So that was cool. And then he decided, okay, I actually want to open One Piece cards. So he went into the One Piece card game category. And then someone, I guess, recognized him and was like, oh, is this a VOD channel? And he goes, no, I'm live. But the person knew that it was Ludwig, I guess. And I guess the person says that they went into the account because Ludwig says, oh, I put exclamation point giveaway, even though I wasn't doing a giveaway, which I think is dumb. I don't think you should do that ever. If you're not doing a giveaway, don't say you're doing a giveaway. That's just misleading. I don't think you should do that. But the person also noticed that it was Ludwig, right? So they told somebody else. They told their friend who was also streaming, hey, I found Lud's channel because they also like Ludwig. And then a couple people came in, right? But at the same time, I think this is very interesting to showcase that Twitch does not have good discoverability. However, he also didn't show us his titles. He did not show us if he had any tags. He did not post anywhere else. He didn't make like a fake Twitter or a fake, or sorry, not fake, but alternate. He did not make an alternate Twitter. He did not make an alternate social whatever. So he didn't tell anybody. He just went live. And that is if you actually, like, let's say that he was a person who actually wanted to grow at this point and like just wanted to go live and was like, I'm going to grow from that. That is not how you do it. Like, you're not going to go anywhere if you just go live. I mean, maybe back in the day, back in 2020, I did see VTubers just straight up go live. But VTubing was like this new niche thing. I always find that less people see that I'm live. Yeah, you like, I've had people come in and be like, I didn't know you even had a Twitch. It's like, huh? I feel like I talk about it a lot, you know, but there will always be people that won't know what you do. So like, I think the video itself is like a very interesting video, and like, you know, almost 1.5 million people have seen it. But he does talk about something really good at the end of the video, which I think is kind of the more important part. I mean, he was testing discoverability, but even then, the fact that he did not cover his face, the people who came in originally saw that he was Ludwig. So, and obviously he's known. I think this is a very interesting challenge. And I think that the better way to do it would be to, you know, if you are a huge streamer, use everything that you know about streaming and make a alt account, and then make it either not look like you. I don't know, use a model or something so people don't know it's you, like change your voice or something, and just try and use your skills. Use the skills that you have grown to have in however many years you've been a creator, and try and start from actually zero with your skills. And then talk about what things you used to get to where you were. Because his voice is known, his face is known. And even if it took like 4 hours for someone to find him, they're like, once someone finds you and knows that it's you, they're going to start telling their friends, oh my God, I found this person that I love. You should also, you know, I don't know. It's there's too many variables that I think were not handled well, but I think it's a good video. I do think it's a good video. But at the end, he talks about something that I constantly tell people. Tell your friends you're streaming. He also at one point opened up his own, he opened up his phone and had it open on his stream, right? Because even if you only have one viewer, like quote unquote viewer, even if that one viewer is your phone, your own laptop open, you are going to be above millions of people. And I tell people you should never be streaming to the number 0 unless you don't have another phone. Because you don't even need another account. You just have to have it open. It doesn't even have to be like an actual Twitch account. But I remember when I first started, and also another thing, he's talking about, he had some people, that's true too. Don't be in a category where you're not going to be seen. Oh, or do that, you know, like and I know that that's like, well, that's not fair. You're not actually streaming anybody, but you're literally not going to be seen. But there are so many people that are like, I've been streaming to 0 people for like 10 years. I'm like, how? How is that actually possible? Because then I start to think, okay, what are you not doing then? Because if someone is doing something for like a week or so, I get it not having very many viewers or at all, even a couple months. But if someone tells me, oh yeah, I've been doing this for years and I still have no one, I'm like, then you are the problem. Something you're doing or not doing is negatively affecting your chances. And I know that there's a way to fix it, right? But you have to self-reflect and be like, okay, well, what am I doing? Let me watch my content. Like most people, their audio is just bad. Like that's a good example. Like if I can't listen to someone stream, if you're constantly peaking or you're like, there's nothing wrong with being a loud streamer. That is not the problem. I have many friends that are loud streamers. A good example is Ellie Cartoons. I love her so freaking much. Please someone give her a shout out. She is loud. But before we talked about it, she had a mic that unfortunately could not limit. Like it was bad. It was very difficult to listen to her streams because um her mic was peaking, right? It was not good, but it wasn't her. It wasn't a problem with her. It was a problem with her audio microphone. And so she got a new one and now it's way easier to listen. So much easier. And even though she's loud and energetic and excitable, she is able to be heard properly. Her microphone's not cutting her out. You can hear her fully. Like it's good. She made a change that was positive for her experience, you know? I have that part of my brain that's absolutely loves to jam a stick into my bike spokes while I'm riding. No, don't do that. No. I love that, like, I love that image though. That's like a guy on his bike and he puts a stick in there. It's like, why does this keep happening to me? It's like, what? You did this to yourself. It's so funny. But yeah, it's just like, that's just an example, right? Or another example. Like I mentioned, one of the worst things you can do is put yourself in a category that you're just not going to be viewed. And you might be like, well, how do I choose a good category? Literally, some of the best categories for you to go into if you're just starting out are categories that have a pretty good fan base, like a pretty dedicated fan base, but are on the smaller side. So like when I played Odin Sphere does not have that many fans, but it has very dedicated fans. Subnautica is also a good one. You're probably going to get at least one viewer because people love watching that game and they love watching people experience that game. Another one might be, I don't know if I'd stream this as my first stream ever, but not Deltarune, Undertale has a very dedicated fan base, but some of them can be a little, Hollow Knight's also pretty good, especially with Silksong, but now like I probably would not be going into the Silksong category. That's also like, I am a small streamer. I am a small creator, not as small as some, but also I'm not very big, right? I'm very niche, but I don't tend to play games right when they come out because I could, right? I mean, like, let's say I was planning to stream Silksong. I probably would not stream it today. I will stream it a little bit after everyone else has played it. That is huge. And then I would start playing it, but I did best playing with Splatoon. Oh, I mean, Splatoon's good. Also, it really depends. Yeah, I tend to not play games right when they come out unless it's something that I am passionate about. Like Silksong, I'm gonna be honest. I'm excited to see. My variety is narrower. Hi, little dude. Unless it's a game I'm really passionate about, Silksong is probably not a game I'm gonna play, at least not now. Maybe years down the line when they've already made their third one. I don't know, but I think my most successful stream was in the Minecraft category. Yeah, like you never know what it could be, but like just chatting is not a good one to start with. Just because it's so huge. I think I start with Mass Effect. Oh, that too. So like art, creativity, like the makers and crafting, when you have the smaller categories that have quite a few followers, but they're smaller categories, right? You're going to have a higher chance to be seen. And I think like your first, and okay, again, I'm talking about this as if there was somebody who is brand new who wanted to become a full-time streamer. I'm not talking about becoming the next Ludwig or Iron Mouse or Kai Cenat or whatever. I'm talking about just getting to a point where you can make some money and continue to do what you are hopefully passionate about, right? Some people, they never post anywhere else. That's actually a piece of advice that Ludwig talked about. He said, you know, it does not make sense if you are a small streamer because it is very hard for you to be streaming 4, 5, 6, 7 hours a day to nobody. That does not make sense. It's a waste of time. Streaming itself is not a waste of time, but doing this is not going to help you get followers. It's not going to help you get chatters. It's not going to help you get people interested in you. What he said he would do, which I agree with, is you do shorter streams and then you take those streams, you take those moments, you edit them into clips and you post them on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, whatever. You post them somewhere else. Because again, discoverability on Twitch ain't the best. If you're not within the top 0.05, most people are probably not going to give a fuck about you. Unless you, uh, you know, have a community already that is behind you and is like, hey, this person's cool, right? That's also why I say, like, once getting to the point where you have a community is the hardest part. Because once you have, okay, well, it's all hard. Being a smaller creator is hard. Being a medium creator is a little less hard. Being one of the biggest creators, probably one of the easiest things. The only way you fuck that up is if you ruin your reputation, which has happened to people. Thank you for the stretch. Like, once you're at that size, say you're streaming to like 5K plus, the only way you really ruin that is by ruining your reputation, or you just stop doing anything innovative at all. But I've seen lots of people, mostly VTubers, just because that's most of what I watch, that, they got really popular. They were streaming to like maybe 5,000. And then over the years, they didn't really change what they did, but they were still streaming to like 1,000, 2,000 people. Like, you're still going to have an audience as long as you don't destroy your reputation by doing something bad, messing with other people, or just being a piece of shit. Like, it's not that hard, I think. At least I think. I don't know. Maybe it's like really easy to ruin your reputation. But I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's really easy. Wow, this is really bad of me. I think it's still extremely funny that I had Lyso Sandy at Offkai with 0 identifying information. I mean, that's fine. If that's what you want to do. Sometimes your pictures, sometimes your identity, especially for like VTubers or whatever, or even just anybody, like the way they, it is incredibly easy to ruin your reputation. See, that's the bottom. The bottom part is what I know it can be very easy to ruin your reputation. But like, I also feel like it's just really easy not to. Like, really, really easy. Hi, Janem. I know, I'm saying I agree with you. I'm fully agreeing with you. I'm like, why are there people that can just easily ruin it? Like, yeah, like, it just, I don't know. I've seen people that were like at the top of their game, I guess that's true. If you weren't really that good of a person and people were blinded, like, oh my God, I watched this thing last night with Sean. I watched this video on, do you guys know 8 Passengers? She was it was a vlogger. Her name is Ruby Frankie. She was like an American Utah Mormon mother and vlogger who like basically went to jail for child abuse. But during this time, it was really bad. They're good now. The kids are with their father, if I'm remembering correctly. But this whole like true crime documentary was about kind of her becoming this vlogger and then eventually kind of joining a cult with this woman who basically thought that children needed actual abuse, like very, very starvation, things like that, to become good people. But like, she herself was the worst person. She would talk about, like, her name was Jody Hindlebrandt. Yeah, no, it's insane. And the only reason these kids got saved is because one of them escaped and went next door and was like, hey, I'm really hungry. And so police got involved. Like, this was so bad. And this woman who I guess is Jody Hindlebrandt's niece had lived with her for a bit when she was younger. And she was like, I would have died. I was greatly mistreated. And I'm so happy these kids were saved. Because I don't think they would have lasted. And I'm like, oh my God. But this woman, Jody, was seen as this like wonderful person by so many people. Also, she didn't really like men at all. Which I don't know. Don't make sense to me. But she was ruining these wet marriages. She basically had this thing called Connections, which was a whatever you kind of wanted it to be. It was like a coaching and therapy thing where like she would tell people that were having troubles in their marriages that they needed to go to her and that she would help them and that she would fix them. And what she really ended up doing is pushing the women in the relationship to exclude the men entirely, treat them like garbage, manipulate them into kind of basically being slaves. And then it was insane. Um and then pushing them apart and like having them eventually get divorced. And then calling it like women empowerment. Um and then again with the children, she had this mentality where like, oh, well, kids should do whatever their parents say, no matter what. They have to, and her ideal was like, pain in your life is what makes you stronger. That's what's gonna make you a better person is having pain, having challenges, having difficulties, which no. I mean, I do think that like having experiences, not pain, not bad things, just experiences make you a more well-rounded person. But like, I watched this and I was like, what? It happened like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, in August of 2023, they were found out and like these kids were saved. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. But she had a very, Ruby Frankie. So Ruby Frankie was the vlogger. Jody Hindlebrandt was the basically cult leader. It's just insane. Hi, babe. Hi, baby Ford. But yeah, it just shows you that like there are people out there that have good, you know, they're seen as so well received by people in their, I don't know, in their field, in life, but they can be horrible people. Um, it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm also, though, of the opinion, this is my personal opinion, I don't like when people use their kids for content at all. Like, even before Ruby Frankie found Jody Hindlebrandt, I just not a big fan. I've never been a big fan of that, like, at all. This one of my favorite creators that I used to watch a long time ago. Let me see, Texan in Tokyo. Her name was Texan in Tokyo, and she was basically this American woman from Texas who moved to Japan to live with her husband. He had visited Texas to go to college, and then she moved to Tokyo. And so they would make videos on like what it was like to be a foreigner living in Japan. And it was like really wholesome and really cool. And then they made a video that was like, hey, we will not be making videos anymore. And at first I was kind of sad, but they were like, because we're starting our family and we do not want that, like what we want to do, our recording to be, we want to spend more time with our child, not on trying to record stuff. And I was like, I love that. And they were also like, we don't want our kid to have like a camera pushed in their face. I just was really awesome. And so I respected that a lot. And I'm just not a fan of, oh, they did make a video more recently, but that was like, their kid's probably like 3 now. I'll probably watch it. But yeah, I've just never been a big fan of vlogs. Like, I don't mind if a family has a blog and it's just writing, but I don't like the idea of you recording your kids for content. Like, oh my God, Ruby Frankie, going back to her 8 Passengers YouTube, she once had a video where she recorded her daughter buying bras for the first time and talking about how she wanted to shave her legs and like really invasive things. Incredibly like invasive. And I'm like, why would you put that up? That's weird. It was bad. And I felt so bad for these. Like, if I had seen this account prior, I would have been like, no, this is not okay. But also, there were people. This woman, Ruby Frankie, she took away her son's bed. Her son, I think, was like 15 or 16. She took away his room. And he said, oh, for the last like 7 months, I've been sleeping on a beanbag in like the living room. because I apparently lost the privilege of having my room. And I'm like, what type of parent would not allow their kid to sleep on their bed? And also, she would say things like, you've lost the privilege to eat dinner. You don't get to eat dinner today, or I'm not making you breakfast. She had her daughter her daughter, by the way, was in kindergarten. So she was like 5 or 6. She was like 5 or 6, and she had forgotten her lunch, I guess. And so instead of the mom taking her daughter her lunch, she basically recorded herself saying, I don't know what to do. I got to teach her. And I know that her teacher gets uncomfortable when she doesn't have food, but she has to learn not to forget her lunch. And I'm like, my brother literally lost his coat almost once every 2 weeks, but my grandma didn't not give him a coat. Like when it was cold, you know? Kids are going to lose stuff. Kids are going to be forgetful. Kids are going to be kids and they're going to make mistakes. And that's the thing about life is when your kid, like you take them their lunch and you just remind them, hey, remember you have to take your lunch in the morning before you go to school. That's what you do. Like, what? I don't know. It's just insane. Actually insane. I think there's one creator that I like hi Peacemaker, who does record a lot. Heavenly, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And it's Imamu Room, but she never shows her daughter's face. She never forces her daughter to be on the camera. It's about her cooking and her like daily life, but it's like she doesn't force. Her kid is not the content. Her kid is there around her making content and cooking, but she does not share anything invasive about her kid. She does not show her face. She does not like make her child the content. And I'm like, okay, I like that as well. Like the content is still focused on her and her husband. Her kid's just kind of there and a part of her life. And so she'll make her a lunch and stuff. So holding food is crazy. And the lunch thing, I know it's weird. It's insane that people think that is normal. It is not normal. It is not normal at all. I know some will not as far as taking away dinner, but taking away their room. Hi. Yeah, the young kids, they have, why have kids if they're going to act that way? No, it's not a crazy thought. Like, that's insane, right? I don't know. All right, great. Another example is Dan TDM, a big Minecraft creator. Cool. And I don't watch a lot of Minecraft, but yeah, I don't know. I just watching that was like insane. I also like I'm a big fan of true crime in terms of like you always think, oh well, it's obviously common sense not to, not to hurt other people, not to take food away from someone, especially your kid, not to make them stand outside in the heat. Not to put, by the way, I guess the kid at one point, this young boy, he hurt his hands and they put honey and cayenne pepper in his wounds. Yeah, with no shoes too. Like, I don't know. You think, oh, it makes sense not to do those things. And then watching stuff. Yeah, no, it was insane. It was actually insane. Like I'm not talking just, oh, it's a little weird. That's like, no, it's crazy. It's fucked up and wrong, and they are going to jail, hopefully for a very long time. But you think to yourself, oh, well, obviously it makes sense not to hurt other people, not to do these types of things. That's bonkers. That's bananas. And then you watch where like the dad, I mean, I think he was brainwashed and I feel very bad that he was mistreated. And now he's taking care of them. Wait, what other parent? I don't know which other parent you mean. I was talking about the dad. Oh, sorry. We were talking about two different things. I was responding to two different messages. Scrolling. Sorry. Back from dinner. Welcome back. Hello. I have to finish my my Marvel Rivals stuff. I'm almost done with my battle pass. Going to be doing dumb things. Yeah, I mean, as a kid, I made dumb choices. I was dumb. I would forget stuff. I was forgetful. Like, I don't know. Ugh. I was raised with the would regard sexual abuse, basically raised in a creationist household. I kind of get how these kids feel paraded around. Yeah, no, like there's this kind of idea between some parents that like their kids are there to kind of do whatever. And I remember like I had to have like a big conversation once and be like, "Hey, you can't really treat me this way. You should have never treated me this way, but you can't treat me this way now. I'm an adult. Like I am still your kid, but I am not under your household anymore. Like I don't have to do whatever you say if I don't want to, type thing." And it's weird that that's like kind of not normalized, I can't say, but like it seems almost normal to talk about that sometimes. Or to have people that have similar experiences. She shaved her daughter's head. See, that's awful. Like, why would you do that? But yeah, I like watching true crime because I'm like, how does this happen? How does this happen? Right? How did people get away with this? Um, and it's just I find the human brain to be very interesting. To be very, I don't know. 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 Don't make sense. Don't make sense. Don't make sense at all. Okay. I don't know. It's people. And also, like, another thing about this Jody Hindlebrandt is that she always the cult leader, she was like, um, she was like, I I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. We didn't do anything wrong. I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't hurt them. They did that to themselves. That's what she would say. She'd say, they did that to themselves. And it's like, what? But then she would spout like, you have to be truthful. You have to be truthful. You either live in truth or you live in a lie. You have to choose to be truthful. And so everyone thought she was just this really truthful person when she was like the biggest liar of them all. And it's like, I love you unconditionally until there's conditions. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. So many feelings are still on. I'm surprised she didn't get. I know, but she was in the church. So that's another thing. Hi, Darth Ball. I hope so. Peacemaker, I hope so one day. One day. I just she was in the church. So a lot of this was happening. All of this was happening within the Mormon Church of Latter-day Saints. And so when religion is involved, there's like I do not think religion is a bad thing. But I do think there's lots of people that are willing to use religion and belief and community for the betterment of themselves and to take advantage of others. And I think this Jody Hindlebrandt did that. I do think that she, um, you know, I'm not religious myself, but I have friends who are religious, and I have no problem with the fact that they are religious. As long as they're not pushing their religion on me, I'm not going to push them to not be religious. Like whatever they are comfortable with is what I want them to be comfortable with. But I have friends that literally they're like, I won't say, you know, what like if I'm Christian or if I'm Mormon or whatever, because people just assume so many bad things about me because of it. And I'm like, that feels bad. I'm not even religious and I feel bad that they can't even, say these things. So just wrong. And she, exactly, like, there's nothing wrong with people being religious, but there is a problem with her abusing it for her own benefit and to mistreat children, mistreat men, mistreat women, mistreat everyone in her life. Um, ugh, bad, 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 bad. Yeah, we watched that last night and I was just like, I don't understand. I don't understand. But some people they just have a weird, twisted thought of the world. They think of They think of things in a weird way. That's like I don't know what it's called. It's a mentality. It's a mentality of like it's not narcissism. I don't think there's like narcissism. Then there's something else. But this mentality is like the things that I do, right? I don't believe in this mentality, just to be very clear. But this is the mentality that I've heard of, which is that some people hold. They're like, well, if I would be willing to do this thing, whatever that thing is, positive or negative, other people are probably would also do that thing. I think it's like a mentality of selfishness. I think it's not called that. Let me find it. Let me see. Um, is it this? My friend grew up Mormon, and I do generally have misconceptions of. My friend grew up Mormon, and I do generally have misconceptions of you immediately if you tell me you're actively Mormon. That is true. That there are like obviously every religion has things that they, you know, that they. Every religion is different. Every religion has things that I like. When the video was talking about Mormonism, I was like, I don't believe in this stuff at all. I think that's bonkers crazy. But hey, if that's what you believe in, that women should only be mothers and only like have no jobs and have nothing and just be homemakers, then I guess that's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong if you're a woman who wants to be a homemaker, wants to be a mother, but to only be forced to kind of feels limiting. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the fact that like in the church of Mormonism, I don't know if that's the right way to consider it, but I think maybe it's Mormonism. Um they're like, "Oh, you doing anything sexual, whether to yourself or with others, is seen as the same as murder." Which I'm like, "What? What?" Okay. That's very much not true, but okay. But so like there are things, right, that I'm like, that's bananas. But if that's what you believe in and you keep that, to yourself, you don't police other people, you do you. Kind of how I feel about it. But so it's this. It's like this mentality of everyone is inherently selfish. So there are people that think this way where they're like, well, if I would cheat on my boyfriend, if I would cheat on my partner, if I would cheat on my blah, 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 then everyone else in the world would do the same. Right. So say that you have a partner and you would cheat. Like, if you were unhappy just a little bit, you would rather just cheat. And so your partner has a friend who is the opposite gender and you are jealous because you think that they're cheating. You think that that person would also cheat, you know? So you get mad at them because you're like, "Oh, well, of course you would. You'd steal my partner because like that's what I would have done." It's like, "No. No." Right? But there are people out there that think that way. That are like, "Oh yeah, well everyone would do that. If I would do it, then everyone else would do it too. So I have to do it first," type mentality. And I think that's weird. And I guess I can't say it's wrong, but I don't think it's a good mentality to have. I think it's really stupid. But and I've met people who are like that, who think that way. Yeah, but there are some people that think that way. I've met people that think that way. That they're like, "Yeah, well, I have to do things first before other people do them because that's how you get ahead." And I'm like, "That's dumb. That's really dumb." Like, "I did everything but the church's teaching, so you are the sinner, not me." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" "I did everything by the church's teaching, so you are the sinner, not me." And I'm like, "That doesn't make it okay." "Yeah, no, it is not. You're a mom and you have a job. You're looked at as a heathen." Wait, that's weird though. You can love your kids and be there for your children the same as like a father figure can be and still have a job. I'm good. How are you? Hello. I don't know. I don't know. The way the fact that there are so many different ways to think about the world. Like how I feel about it, right? Is like I like to try and be as good of a person as I can. I cannot say I'm a good person. That's another thing. I find this to be like an orange flag. It's not really a red flag, I guess, because it's not everybody. It's just it tends to be similar between some people. I've had people be like, I'm such a good person. And they're not joking. Like they're not being tee hee ha ha funny. They're like, they literally are like, I'm such a good person. I'm such a kind person. And I'm like, I mean, it depends. Do people find you this way? Or are you just saying you are? I don't know, man. I don't know. Because if you ultimately think that about yourself, I think there is and you think that you are the kindest person, you are the best person. You know, I think there's a lot of lack of wanting to self-reflect because you're just like, well, I'm just so good. Not a bad person, but I'm not a good person, at least not all the time. I like to say that I try and be a good person. I try and be a good person. I try and be a kind person. But I don't think I can really say I am for sure a good person because your actions are based on, you know, how you're perceived is going to be based on other people and how they perceive you. And some people can perceive you wrong. You know, you can try and do something good for people and they'll still think you're an awful person. Like it happens. People to have to tell you they're nice or probably not. Otherwise, why say it? Just be nice. That's how I feel. Depends on the conversation. So like I will say to Sean, like, I know it's not perfectly about perceived because obviously people can perceive you incorrectly, right? But at the same time, it's like what makes someone perfectly good? Just like what makes someone perfectly bad. I think there's like so much you can ask about that. I don't think it's as easy as just saying I'm a good person. So I personally say I try and be a good person. I try and be kind to others when I can. I try and be what I would. I try and be how I would want to be treated. You know. But again, that's just my opinion. I don't think I'm a bad person. I try and not be a bad person. But there will always be people out there that will perceive or think that anything you do is bad by their standards or by how they are perceiving you, much like Safe said. So. Oh, yeah. I got you, computer. They fix this yet? No, it's still not fixed. It's still not fixed. That's okay. I'll say it's really racist is that some people don't try to even consider other perspectives because they surround themselves with like-minded people. I think other perspectives are important. I actually greatly think that having other perspectives makes you a more well-rounded person. I don't know, back in high school, I had to write an essay on my best qualities. All my friends say I was really nice. Other people say I'm too nice and should be more mean. Wait, huh? Too nice? I mean, I know that there are times where some people are too nice where they get taken advantage of. And I mean, you know the saying of like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Like if somebody mistreats you the first time when you're just being nice and you're like, well, I probably shouldn't have helped them. That's shame on them. They should not have mistreated you. But if you keep putting yourself in that situation after they have shown that they are going to mistreat you, I'm like, you need to pull yourself out of that situation. you know. Yeah. Very, very true. Yeah, gimme. Live stream drops. Thanks. Because I don't think anyone should be mistreated. And it's shame on people who mistreat others willingly. But have a good night. Sleep well. Bye, Gags. Get my last things. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's gone. But like, as a joke, I'll often go to Sean and say like, I'm just so funny. I'm just like
Pick your hero.
the funniest person ever, right?
I'm not judging.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
Or I'll do something and then as a joke, I'll be like, I'm just so nice. But I'm like joking. I'm not saying it to be serious. Like, oh my God, I'm like the nicest person ever. But, oh, my back. Oh, my back. I will finish this battle pass. I only need to play like one game and then it's over.
Even when you can't see me, I'll still make you believe.
I'm going to play this game more, but I haven't had any time. Oh yeah, I am excited about the new season, but it's why I wanted to finish this one. This battle pass is almost done. If I say yeah, I'm so funny. My husband will be like, it's funny you think that. Yeah, I'll do something and then I'll be like, man, you have the funniest wife ever. And he's like, yeah, you are pretty funny, I guess. Yeah, that Jody Hindlebrand lady was like, I'm so kind. I'm so nice. I don't know why I'm in here. I shouldn't need to be in here. And I'm like,
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
girl, you're crazy if you think that you're like a nice person.
These other worlds where I do not exist.
Like, what have you done this nice? But in her idea of herself, she thought she was nice. She thought she was helping people.
Snack time already. Bots. These bots again.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
I hope not. But they probably are. I guess I haven't played in a while. They died. I'm bad. I can't heal you if you're over there by yourself. I'm healing. Yeah, I haven't played it for like months. Which I have to be more careful because I feel like seasons... Seasons are so much shorter. So if I'm not careful, I'll like lose... chance to get things. There's like a ton of Marvel Rivals drops right now, though. Oh, that's another thing that I thought was crazy. So, okay, example. If you ever do something wrong, just know that literally people are gonna comb through every single thing you've ever done. Because at first, when people were like, with the bed situation for her oldest son, when it was like, oh, he's been sleeping on a beanbag chair without a bedroom for 7 months. People were like, started reporting her account, calling Child Protective Services, but they were like, that's weird. I always thought she was like a nice mom, you know? And then they started combing through her entire channel to find other instances of like her mistreating her kids. So if you ever do something it is like not seen as socially acceptable and you start getting in trouble for something, just know that people are going to look through everything you've ever done. But there's a chance when you... I mean, she had like 2 million followers. 2.5 million.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Also, another thing... I'm sorry, there's so much about this. She was in a car accident, and she immediately grabbed her phone and started recording with all 6 of her kids in the car. Like...
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
Instead of wondering, like, hey, are you guys okay? She was like, I have to record this for my followers. Like, that's so fucked. If you're in a car accident, you should be asking your kids, are they okay? Not recording them. Hi, Lynn. I hope you're having a good day. We were talking about this YouTube account called 8 Passengers.
Keep fighting until we have a
Ran by Ruby Frankie. I don't know. Otri? Who's that? But she's in prison right now. But oh, ow, ow, ow. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ah! Yo, we got Blade on our account. Or on our team.
hostile ahead. We are
Oh.
unstoppable.
Yeah, no, it was bad. Oh no. Thank you for lurking, Roxy.
Double KO. Their team's capture progress has
I don't think there's anything with vlogging, but I don't think you should be vlogging like car accidents. She also like got all freaked out because she missed getting the screenshot hitting 1 million followers in her account. That she started having like a crash out. She started having a crash out and almost like wrecked the car because she was looking down at her phone on her lap instead of driving.
They've almost got it.
Bad. Just bad.
I unleash the Vishanti's power. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Dumb, 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 and bad.
Excellent form.
Oh god.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I'm the type of person who will not have my phone out at all when I'm in the car if I'm the driver. People can wait. My phone's also always on silent though. Like, I'll answer it when I have time.
Without Spider-Man, New York has got what we came for.
Ow.
Back in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it should be. I think it's unsafe. You can easily ruin someone's life or your own life by not paying attention when driving. It's wackadoodle. Absolutely wackadoodle.
After all these years, saving the world still hasn't gotten old.
Web shooters locked and loaded.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Will you be able to put aside our past? Trust us on the field of battle, Spider.
I couldn't even trust you to write an accurate news story, Eddie. What's changed?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
A bit of darkness might come in handy this time.
I think it's so cool that they have Blade in here. Well, I find him very hard to actually like use.
Sure they'll put some pep in my step.
okay.
That's much better. Clearly you needed some help.
Yay. Oh,
A little help.
help, help.
Psionic burst.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. We are undefeated.
Okay, well, we got it.
Even small victories are worth celebrating. Vortex field. Clear the way. Your turn to disappear. No worries. I've got your back.
Back in the game.
I really hate that most cars now have big computer screens in them, though. I actually really hate that. I would rather just have a car that is a car.
You get a weapon. You get a weapon. You get a weapon.
Where'd he go?
Feel the pull.
A timely intervention.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, that's a bot. They didn't even go for the health bag. What the heck? They couldn't kill me as Spider-Man? That should not be happening.
Keep going.
Feel the pull. I need assistance.
Ever since she told me there were bots in accounts, like in things, I was like, damn it. Now it's mostly bots probably that I'm fighting. Just sitting here fighting bots.
You needed some help.
Too easy, must be bots.
Stand strong.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
Yeah. No, it's dumb. If you buy a car, you should be buying the car. And everything it comes with. If you're gonna put heated seats in it, they should be usable. Oh, oh! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Thank you. Fuck! He came after me!
I'll put this to good
Okay.
use.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Thanks so much.
My life is in peril.
Disappear! Someone's controlling me.
As good as new.
Yeah, no, that's the same thing I feel about games. If I buy something, it should be mine.
Clearly you needed some help.
If I'm buying like an actual physical thing. Obviously, when you're getting into like intellectual property rights, like getting a commission or something like that, that's different. But
But where?
you know, having to buy the rights to something, I get that. But when it comes to like, hey, I'm selling you this toaster, but you're not actually getting the toaster. You're getting the right to toast in the toaster, but we still own the toaster. It's like, no, 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 no.
Anyone willing to help?
Hi, thank you. I'm glad you like my model. Hello, hello.
Clear the way.
Yeah, no, I already have a landlord or a, you know, whatever for my apartment. I don't need that for everything I own.
Psionic burst. Vortex field. Chin up. Thank you.
Good job. The Infor meet screen. My GMC terrain has that, but I never look at it unless I need the map feature. It's just too big. Like my grandma has one in her car, and it's so huge.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Yeah. Yeah. It took me like 3 years to finish paying off my freaking phone. I just finished it. I just finished paying it off, and I'm worried because like it's fine right now, but I'm just so nervous that they're gonna be like, now it's obsolete. Tee hee hee. And I'm gonna be like, thanks. Great. Awesome. Oh, no! No! I don't want to look at your stuff. I am very, very excited. I want both of them. Let's see. Scoreboard? Oh, maybe they were real people. I don't know. It's not the size of a PC monitor, but why? Yeah, I don't know. They're huge. I don't mind if it's like small, but I just don't want it in there, you know? Why would they make her sad like that? Too sad. Too sad. Ooh, wow. Damn. Damn, son. That would not be allowed on Twitch. You can see her hips. Actually, okay. So, funny thing. Funny thing about the hip rule. You guys know the hip rule? You know the hip rule? It's fine if it's in a game, luckily. There's some big creators that I know. That I love these creators. I do. They're VTubers. And they constantly have their hips showing. And yet they've never been banned. And yet I've seen smaller creators who have their hips showing a little get banned for like the exact same thing. And I'm like, first of all, I don't think showing your hip a little should be a bannable offense. I really don't. I think that's dumb. But I think it's stupid that if you're gonna have a problem with that and it be in your rules, you should ban every single person. Not just the small people. If you're gonna have a rule, hold everyone accountable to that freaking rule. And I think it's dumb that they don't. I don't think that. I really don't. I know there's lots of people that are like, oh, Twitch hates this. Twitch doesn't like this. Twitch hates VTubers. That was such a thing for the like, longest time. I'm like, that's dumb. Twitch as a company doesn't, I don't think they really care. They just want to make money. But I think that the only way they find out is if someone reports it. So that you'd need like, and I think smaller people just get reported a lot more than larger people. So, hi Essie, how are you? G knew Dark Sin is awful, but they should have made it more accurate. Online. When companies roll out upgrades, yes. Yes. Hi. If they did a lot of big features, I know. I know, but I don't think it's necessarily because they're... I don't think it's a matter of like, oh, we're not fully banning these people because of this thing. But I'm not saying that's not it either. I'm not saying Twitch like makes conscious decisions about it. I just don't think they care about helping the small person because there's so many of them. Whereas like, obviously if, let's say Shy Lily did something she wasn't supposed to with her model and she gets banned. She'd probably be helped super quick to get back. But people don't do that for the average small streamer, you know? Because there's a lot more small streamers than there are large streamers, that's for sure. And we're done. Hell yeah. Ooh, am I all done? Read story. Okay. Can't do the time, then don't do the time. 5 seconds. Okay, time's up. Yeah. I also follow people... Sorry. I also follow a couple streamers who show full-blown legitimate movies on their stream. No hiding it, just blatant. Wait, what? They still do that? Our newer movies, it's a classic big streamer gets away. Like that, wait, that's been happening? I remember that was like a really big thing a couple years ago. Pokimane and like, I think Saikuno were like, yeah, we're just gonna watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, straight up stream it on the Twitch. And they got banned for like 3 days. But they were able to watch like most of the entire season, which I think is stupid. I don't know. I don't know, man. Hi, Kawa. Who knows? I don't. I'm not saying that big streamers don't get favoritism.
From Jorgles.
Thank you for the tip. Thank you. Thank you, Jorgles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm not trying to say that like it's like big streamers don't get special treatment. They do because they make money for Twitch. But I just think that like I don't think it's like Twitch is specifically against small streamers. They're just, you know. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for adding to our timer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. I don't know. Some people treat it like, oh, Twitch is so against small streamers. It's like, no, they probably make a good portion of their money from smaller streamers, just there being a vast amount of them. And probably not making like a ton. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I actually really, so one day I would love to be a Twitch ambassador. It's something that I've wanted to be for a long time because I'm very interested in like, ins and outs of Twitch. As a platform I've been on for like the last almost 6 years, this coming spring. Hi, Sia. And I've applied, but I just have never gotten it. Twitch ambassadors, like, you work for Twitch, basically. It means that you're asked questions about, like, how they think Twitch is doing. You're used as an example when they have new features and stuff. Your little, instead of having, like, a purple Twitch badge, you'd have, like a blue and purple one. It's like a rainbowy thingy. Yeah, I would really love to be a Twitch ambassador because I do think Twitch is awesome. I think it's more wonderful than people, like, people hate on Twitch for a lot of things. And usually I think people hate on Twitch for the wrong things. Or things that I just don't think are as big of a deal, because a lot of times I hear like, oh, well, Twitch is they don't care about small streamers. They hate VTubers. And it's like, no, I don't think that's true. I think they're a really massive, you know, company, and they are trying to make things better. They have to prioritize, and they have to bend to Amazon. And I don't like, I'm gonna be honest, I miss when September was just like 25% off all subs. I think that was better than this weird convoluted, oh, you only get a discount if you are a new subscriber or are resubbing for a certain amount of whatever. Like, I think that's dumb, and there's some things that are dumb, but it seems like they are trying to be better in some ways. So I think their rules, their terms of service is actually incredibly clear. Again, I still think everyone should be held to the same standard for their terms of service, big streamer or not. No. So your gifted subs are only discounted if you specifically are a new subscriber or a returning subscriber who is like a new sub, like a new tier. So like you're going from a tier 1 to a tier 2, or it's like 6 months. Like you can look it up. It's like September 2025 Twitch, and it will give you all of them. But it's really convoluted now. At least they're not YouTube. Hi, Hockey. I miss old YouTube. I miss when YouTube wasn't monetized. I liked unmonetized YouTube. 9 of 10. 9 of 9. I miss YouTube every day. You do if you sub, if your resub comes up and you sub for 6 months in advance or something. I don't remember. Here, let me look it up. September 2025. This is why I don't like it, because it's actually more confusing. Here. Okay, so September FAQ. Recurring subscription discounts. So 25% off 1 month subscriptions, 25% off 3 month subscriptions, and 25% off 6 month subscriptions if you are recurring. So if you recur and you are a sick, you know, oh wait, hold on, let me get closer so you guys can see. There you go. I mean, at the end of the timer, I end stream for today, and we'll be back tomorrow. You can add to the timer if you'd like, or don't. That's fine too. So if you're, let's say you're a tier 3 sub and your sub runs out sometime during this month, you will get 25% off if you resub, I think. Reoccurring. Yeah. Discounts apply to the first term of the subscription. The first month. Oh, only the first month of your monthly sub. So no. Existing subscribers are not included unless you upgrade to a multi-month. So you could, instead of subscribing, because if you're already tier 3, you would have to then like tier 3 for 3 months, and then you get 25% off those 3 months, or tier 3 for 6 months, and then you get 30% off. But you have to upgrade your tier. Prime subs are not included unless you convert them to paid subs. Gift subscriptions are not included unless purchased. See, this is what's really stupid. There is a bonus gift sub period, which is at the end of the month. This is the last. That's what this is for. Oops. That's what this month is for. Or sorry, the end of the month. So the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th is when if you gift 5 or more subs, there's a chance. Valorant will always give a minimum of 1 additional sub, but sometimes they'll give more. So let's say somebody is like, I'm going to sub 5. Valorant gives 1. Another person subs 5. Valorant then gives, like, it's a rare chance, I guess, but if they give 50. You know? Yeah. So that's the week that's like the best for September, but September used to be 25% off all month long. All subs, gift subs, resubs, all subs were 25% off. And I think that was better than this convoluted, confusing system. But there is nothing I can do about that. You know, that's unfortunately what Twitch has decided to do. But from the 26th to October 1st at 10 a.m., we're capping off September with a bonus gift sub finale. For every 5 gifted subs purchased in a channel, any channel, Valorant Champions, that's where the gift subs will come from, will add 1 bonus gift sub in celebration. But please be on the lookout because Valorant will also periodically give out additional subs to support your favorite streamers. So it's like a gotcha. It's a gotcha. So the more people that sub during that week in 5 or more. So every 5 subs purchased. So I guess if you sub 5, I believe they give 1. If you sub 10, then I think they give 2. If you sub like 50, they'll give an additional 10. I believe that's how it works. But again, I don't work for Twitch. I work on Twitch, which is different. So then I guess there's special sub badges. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how this works at all. But treasure trains, okay. During September, we're lowering the level requirement for treasure trains to unlock gift subscriptions. Discounts from level 5 to level 2. Keep in mind, treasure trains and running a gift sub promotion on your channel will not be active during the finale. Where discounted gift subs are unlocked. Oh, they're random. They're random. Random trains. 7 out of 10? I missed so many. What did I miss? I missed like 3 things. That sucks. Well, such is life. Well, that's done. Thanks. Store. Back. Wait, no! Going to the store. I don't know what new characters are coming out. I'm excited for the Sue Storm skin. So, I'm excited for that. Why am I blanking? Swimsuit skin. But I don't know. I haven't really played much. I just need to finish my battle pass. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to both of those. I love Mantis. I think she's so pretty. Five and a half minutes. We might not even finish our game. Mantis is really pretty.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Okay.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
Oh, that's late. Agony. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, actually. Thank you for the $4.20. Anonymous, thank you. Thank you for keeping our stream going today and getting us closer to our VTuber review with iTracker. We are only 5 points away from 5 points, $5.
30 seconds before you attack.
Yep.
Get ready.
So every day, an hour goes on the timer. Every day, an hour goes on the timer. And if people monetarily support or raid or follow, it adds to the timer. And that stream that day is, what is it called? Is elongated.
The battle starts in
Elongated.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
And then, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, if the timer ends, we stream again tomorrow. With an hour on the clock.
I'm opening a portal.
Give me those body guys. There they are.
Feeling better already.
Jump.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
QB? What about QB? Ow, ow, ow. I don't have a QB. I can't heal you. I can't heal you. You're too far away, dude. Trying to heal you. Oh, I didn't know that. Cool.
Consider yourself club. Moon Knight mumbo jumbo. Enemy in front.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I really not a fan of this skin because I keep thinking that it's Venom, but it's definitely not. It's definitely the Thing.
Control lost.
Okay. Oh god! Ah! Well, oopsie. Oopsie. Bow, 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 bow. Ba-da-bow, bow, 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 bow. Do-do-do-do. Oh,
I am ready to put on a show. Hey,
oh god! Ah, get in! Oh no! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Thank you!
This is all I got before payday, but I'm just glad to have a little more rainy.
waypoint.
That's okay. Thank you for the tip. Thank you. Thank you for the 69. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Control seized. 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 Contr
I hope you're having a good day, and I hope that payday comes for you soon. Not for my benefit, but just for your own benefit. Man, okay, have you guys ever had a job that only pays you like once a month? Because I think it's so annoying. I think I've preferred my jobs that pay me at least twice a month. I think I like that better, you know? Hi, Tevin! Woo! I was safe. Oh, but everyone's dead. Hi, Bunny Bun! I'm at 32%.
They've almost got it.
Those guys are about to shoot at me. Scratch my back.
Killer, 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 killer. Ah! Oh, that's not our moon. That's not our moon. That's not our moon.
Double KO.
Definitely won't negate your friend's millions attempts on alternate timelines. When does that new movie come out? Also, I learned that there's an Exit 8 movie. Exit 8 movie. I guess it came out recently. I want to see it.
Even when the multiverse is in danger,
I'm gonna see it so bad.
family still comes first.
Now that I've played both Platform 8 and Exit 8. February? Cool. Alright, February for the Madoka movie.
30 seconds
February for the Madoka movie.
ready.
Twitch pays in the middle of the month too. Like if somebody is using Twitch money to pay bills, yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh, usually the 12th through the 15th.
Fly and shoot lasers from their eyes.
It's really annoying.
That would be absolutely.
I always have to like really think about
I want 100 of them.
think about how I'm gonna spend it, you know?
4.
Which I use most of the time I have to pay some bills and then have
All you
everything.
need to do is capture the mission area.
Yeah, new Madoka movie. It's the one after Rebellion. After Rebellion.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
They feel the pull.
That's another thing. I've never actually watched Madoka in English, so there's no way I would have known that this is her voice actress. But that that's the same voice actress, because I've only ever watched it in Japanese.
I am ready to put on a show. Even small victories are worth celebrating. I've got you covered. Feel the pull.
Hmm. Oh, up, 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 up. I missed all my chances. Wait, are you in trouble? What's happening?
No worries. I've got your back.
You're welcome.
Now I'm starting on a surge.
Ow, ow.
Feeling fantastic. Vortex field.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Clearly, you
Well, February, March, somewhere around there in the spring. They're close enough.
more health is never bad.
I can't save you. I can't save you, dude. My bad.
I was a little messed up there. Thanks.
Disappear!
The movie's so long, it takes months to watch. One really, really long timeline.
Vortex field. One less time.
Ooh, I'm so hungry. What did you guys eat today? I had cereal. I had cereal. Because I wanted to eat rice, but I didn't have time to make rice. I've been craving rice because I watched this documentary on this woman in Kobe, I think. And she makes rice with pine needles. And it looked really good. It was just a bunch of rice balls. It's a rice ball shop. It looked real good. Give me air and water. You should eat something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go get something tasty. Eat something tasty for me.
Even when you can't see
Or for
me,
yourself.
still
Or
make
for
you
both of
believe.
us. Roast beef, grilled cheese for lunch. I don't like warm meat in my sandwiches, but it sounds good. Wingstop is so good. I love their corn. The corn with all the stuff on it. Oh, man. Oh, man.
I don't know how you do it, Mr. Graham.
Delicious.
What you mean, sweetheart?
Wingstop.
People treat you
Wingstop.
like a monster, but you just keep fighting to save them.
Oh, I've got thick skin, kid. Words bounce right
What's
off.
Hawaiian Bros?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I meant to ask, do you still have that artwork you made
Mission area. Got it?
of Cosmo and Wanda?
You guys are actually here, right?
Because I realized I could probably just send you enough money for a stamp. Thank you for the biddies! Thank you, Fox Destiny. Hello! How's it going?
I'm ready to put on a show.
Woo, woo, woo.
New night's on. I'm willing to help.
Oh no, oh no.
Feeling fantastic.
Oh, oh.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
No, no, I have Agamotto.
Hooray! How's that for a benefit?
Ha ha ha. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Rival's been good. I finished my battle pass before season 4, which is a plus.
Appreciate you.
That's the minimum I wanted to do. Drops are on in case you want to get anything. I'm getting my own drops on watching the Marvel Rivals Championships, even though I'm not actually paying attention to it.
Vortex field. Clearly, you needed some help. I got an ouchie.
Trying to heal you. I'm trying to heal you.
I'll patch you up.
That's much better.
How was your day? Is that ours? Oh, we have a Moon Knight now.
There they are.
Okay, good. Good, good, good.
Anyone willing to help?
Good.
You
Mm-hmm.
covered.
Yep, and it added to the timer. It added a whole minute. Or a whole 100 seconds.
Half of the mission
No,
area.
a minute. Oh, no, 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 no,
You're giving up the
no. Literally any monetary support adds to the timer, as does raids and follows. A little bit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it does it automatically, so I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to add it myself. It just does it on its own. Which is great. Oops.
Uh-oh, they don't look friendly.
The area's almost yours.
Clearly, you needed some help.
Oh no!
Magic Ankh.
I did not know I was gonna go up that high. Oh no! Good job! Good job! Hit her! Hit her! Hit her! Yes! I have not watched either of those shows in a very long time, but I liked them when I was younger. I like the episode where, like, Ben 10 goes to the Secret Saturdays lair and basically hits on his mom. thought that was funny. Nice. I can claim eggs? Phoenix eggs. What does this give me? Oh, it's just a phoenix egg. The phoenix forest, where her host suffers critical trauma or even death, she retreats into a cosmic egg to await rebirth. Wait. Critical trauma or even death. Oh, wow. That's cool. Oh, cool. I don't have a VPN on my stuff. Main Codex. Is this the one that I own? Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I need that. I don't have enough. Okay, 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. I was gonna play it with Zan, but Zan's been gone. So I probably won't play it for a while. I was excited, but we never got to finish 3. Oh. Yep. But that's okay, because I'll be live again tomorrow. My subathon thing works a little different. Yeah, we were still on 2. So. Oh, there we go. Yep. Yes. I wanted this for Mantis. She's so cute. Look at her. It's the cat meme. It's so cute. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. It has Mantis stuff, so like I need it. Oh, I got another thing for Mantis. What is this? Mantis. Heroes. Mantis. Yep. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ba-dow! All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Let me see. I will add 1 hour for tomorrow. Make sure the timer is already set up. And now I will find us a cool place to raid. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Mostly it was just chatting. But hey, I had a good time. Just chatting. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yes. I love Mantis. I'm going to raid you guys out. And I'm going to go do whatever I want. You know, probably chores or something. Thanks for coming by. Pew. That's the great thing. I can do whatever now. I don't even normally stream on Wednesdays. Is it Thursday? Oh, it's Thursday. Oh, wait. It's Thursday. I don't even normally stream on these days, so really it's just extra time for you guys. Thanks for coming. I'll raid us somewhere cool. Dangerously. Talk to me, baby. Banana, crazy. Uh-oh. Go crazy. I know where we're gonna go. Yeah. We're gonna go to Slanton. She's playing Silk Song. So that's where we're going. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you guys so much. Tomorrow will be another stream. Another great time to hang out at 1 p.m. PST or 4 p.m. EST. And all the other time zones, you know, whatever the equivalent is. Please join the Discord because it's awesome in there. Yeah. Have a good rest of your day. Please eat something tasty. Have a good time sleeping. If you have work, have a productive day. Mwah. Have a good time with Sanson because she's awesome. So, love you guys. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for all the support today. We're a little bit closer to the project being fully paid off. New things. I mean,